So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. And here we have Espanyol against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we're underway. Sevilla arrive here having won their home leg. They'd appear to have one foot in. Has a swing at it! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Great challenge. Looks to clip it forward. He's gone for it! They've done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sergio Sanchez looks to slip it through. He's left his man. Correa. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Has a pop! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Correa going through, it's going for goal. That is absolutely glorious, about as smooth as it gets.
Unbelievable.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Haidara, Dybala spreads it towards the left. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Gets it upfield. Now the pass. He's got away. Massive leap! He's put it wide. Here's a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Plays it out to the wing. Tries a through ball. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no...
He'll have a dip! Without the best in the keeper.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Can he score? Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Kovacic pushes it out, but shoots! Dybala has a go! Gorgeous from Dybala! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Espanyol grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. He's left his man. Jovetic. A really good feat from him. Can he put it away? Oh, top draw save from the keeper.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Espanyol keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard. Jonathan Vieira really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He'll have a dip! It's there!
Unbelievable.
They are running riot here! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sevilla totally... He's gone for it! He's scored! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. And shoots! They've managed to get it away. And there goes the final whistle. Sevilla are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away from the trophy now.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Sevilla against Manchester. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
He's had a shot! Ibrahimovic going for goal! Jovetic gets it back, tries a through ball.
Sevilla have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Gets it, hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Forward it goes. It is deadlocked. Jovetic with a long pass out wide. Can he deliver? He's gone for it! That is wayward.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chan. Silva. Chan. Silva. Nothing. Aguero. Timely intervention. Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Beautifully done. Looks to slip it. Has a pop! Here it is. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Sevilla having to have the lead in a tight old... Oh, chance here! No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Sevilla get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either...
Goes for it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Jim, your thoughts?
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Ibrahimovic. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Has a shot! There are a few waiting for it. And shoots! Great ball, now the shot! And he should have made it 4.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
defended, that had to be done. Chan. Silva. Now the pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looks to dink. Shoots! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Sevilla have the win they wanted. A home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
So we're down to the last four in Europe's Premier Club competition. We are breathing rarefied air. This is almost as big as it gets. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A guy born to be a footballer, Luka Modric, always thinking about his next move due to the...
He's gone for it! It's in!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Real Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Out to the flank. Varane does well there, alert. Lucas Vazquez. Good clearance and very necessary. Kroos passes it through. Now the pass. Looks like he's had a go! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Sevilla take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Casemiro just brushed off the ball there. Now here's the through ball. Chance! Cut out in the nick of time. Iwobi looks to slip it through. Lucas Vazquez crosses. Boots it to safety. And play for a throw. The referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. Forward it goes. Kluivert tries a through ball. Oh, glorious footwork. He's left his man. Lovely feet. Looking to shoot. They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
Real Madrid look as though they're about to make a change. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries to dink it in and he's shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done just about enough. To safety.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shearer.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had...
Going for goal! They've scored! Ruthless and relentless! Utterly rampant. Sevilla totally rampant here. Can he put it away? He's scored! And again, they pile on the misery. Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Going through. Plays it back. Big chance! Oh, terrific save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sevilla have the win they wanted, a home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. Your reflections then, Jim? So it comes down to this, just two teams. Which one? Which one? The teams then, Sevilla against Valencia. So, just who will seize their moment? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's it! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the...
Big chance! The ball's look, shoots! Goal! Sevilla! That could turn out to be a big goal. Sevilla give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal.
Looking to shoot! It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Sevilla take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Another chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's got away. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Sevilla have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Sevilla ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Robinho! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Lobs it in gently. Lovely feet. They get a throw in. Stones. So what's he planning here? Now the pass. Stones with a beautifully timed run. Looks to slip. Going for goal! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Sevilla got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Van Dijk passes it through. Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? He's gone for it! Goal! And still they continue with the onslaught. Sevilla totally rampant here. The final whistle. What are we to expect in this final?
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets it upfield. Coaxed out to the wing. Oh, sweet feet. Morata looking to shoot. Yes, it's in! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Chelsea give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Sevilla will try it again now. It's a throw. And the Herrera. Morata battles to win it back. Kane put it away! It's in!
Unbelievable.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Sevilla grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Herrera. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Beautifully done. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Morata, good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Morata. Fabregas plays it out to the flank. Oh, glorious footwork! Has a pop! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we've had the first foot. The shot's on! It's there!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Sevilla go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chelsea keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a concern.
Up for the header! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Sevilla go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. None shall pass, that's the message there. Well played, he saw that coming. Guardiola plays it out to the wing, passes it, hits one! Should have put that one away.
Ibrahimovic is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Up to head it! Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? Goalkeeper's ball. Park Ji-sung looks to slip it through, goes for goal! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Sevilla, the referee's awarded a free kick. Time is up. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a man with incredible energy levels, David Alaba. Always advancing, but he's diligent in his passing and crosses with care. He can also smack an effort at goal with that left foot. And he's very solid in his defensive work too. So yeah, have a look out for him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Goes for goal! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Gets up to head it! And out to safety. Shoots! And another time! Goal! Sevilla! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ibrahimovic displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker. Is it in? Sticks it away! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Neymar. Aimed long and direct. Ibrahimovic. Shot at goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back underway here. Thiago Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Can he put it away? Just off target.
It's still a really good effort.
Has a pop! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Has a swing at it. And in it goes!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
And the weighted pass. Ibrahimovic delivers the ball. Shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal...
Up to meet it! And it's a goal!
And the chances of winning a game that may have gotten away from you are always greater with characters like this player. A strong person...
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Denied by a... And that's that. Sevilla win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating. Well, games like this feel like a throwback to the days of the one-club career. Not so much a match, more a celebration of a man who has given so much to this game. For him and his footballing journey, the final whistle here is indeed, sadly, absolutely final. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Going for goal! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Sevilla have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic pushed. Towering header! Goal! Sevilla! Sevilla get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
Diving header! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Bale out to the flank. Well read, he sorted that out. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is...
Great leap! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. The referee's awarded a free kick. Has a pop! Keeper's got his work done.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gets up to head it! Back of the net! They're back within reach! So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Big chance! In he goes again! Sticks it away! Sevilla look as though they're about to make a change. Sevilla grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Played out to the wing. That'll be a throw. Now it's Dujak. It's anyone's ball. Caught offside that time.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Dujak. Oh, the referee's given it. I have to say, I'm not convinced. I'm sorry, that looks like... He's gone for it! Another chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Sevilla have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game. And they are So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Paris Saint-Germain against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Paris Saint-Germain have chosen to go 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's quite simple, Peter, really. With the ball, it's 4-3-3, and without the ball, it becomes 4-5-1.
We're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've got to go for the highly talented Neymar, a player who's had a lot of pressure to contend with in living up to the great potential he showed from such a young age. That's made him stronger mentally for me, which backs up his immense ability.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Cavani pushes it out wide. Cavani. This could fall anywhere.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Robinho!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Looks like a... Robinho!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Hoists it high, and he's onside. Cavani showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't. Looking to shoot. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping.
Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cavani with a long pass out wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Into the channel. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're off again. A tight old game. Can he finish? It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. Hits one! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected.
Is it in? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment, he simply
hits it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's Jovetic. Look, has a swing at it! What a save! Terrific reactions! So that's it. It is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Sevilla against Leverkusen. Well, a bit of a surprise name in the lineup here, Jim. A player that neither you nor I know a whole lot about.
True, I must confess that I don't know much about him. We're about to learn a lot more though, and it'll be very interesting to see what qualities the manager has seen to give him this chance.
Here are the lineups we've just been given. And that gets things running. Jovetic. Ibrahimovic passes it through. Bender. And it's Ulloa. Jovetic comes out on top in a really physical duel. Plays it out to the wing. Wonderful quick feet. Ibrahimovic. Can he put it away? Now can he finish? Ulloa. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That intervention was very necessary. Ibrahimovic. Looks like a good... He's had a shot! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Sevilla take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ulloa. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. And it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Sevilla, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Sevilla carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Dinks one, and a header! And another time! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Sevilla take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Timely intervention.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Nicely controlled. Tries a through ball. Hits one! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Sevilla take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gets his head to it! Read the delivery beautifully. They've got the finish all wrong. Aranguiz. So what now? That's a throw. So the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
And that is that. Sevilla, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eased the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Sevilla against Juventus. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the keeper? Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge.
Puyol! Forward it goes. Higuain pushes it out wide. Pjanic. Now it's Higuain. Tries a through ball. Going through. Jovetic has got himself a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Massive leap! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Sevilla draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hummels gets into the right position to intercept. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sevilla just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Looking to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Sevilla get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now.
And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The action is back on the way. Goes wide. Heads it! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! And the second half is off to a flyer! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of how you've got him, how you don't. Brilliant.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
This could fall anywhere! And now they can launch a counter.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
That'll be a corner. Final checks on the touchline. a change about to occur. Cheryshev displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition.
Can he finish? No, he couldn't get hold of it. Now it's Jovetic. Triol. Now the pass. Jovetic. Up he gets! Should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention.
Has a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Sevilla really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Sevilla probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Nedved. And that's it. Sevilla have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
We have already started here. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Sevilla take the early advantage. Kostic passes it through. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! And already they're looking to run. The shot's on! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Pablo Sarabia. Turns and goes back. That's a throw. Keeps everyone guessing. Plenty waiting in the middle. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Heads it! And more and more! And we've reached half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sevilla very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Already up and running for the... Up he gets! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, now that was a chance.
Rodrigo! Oh, extraordinary.
Rodrigo worked a lovely solo run and effort, Peter. He should go solo again for me.
He's in, surely. Going for goal. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Just brushed off the ball there. Played into the middle. Shoots! What a save! Terrific reactions! So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Looks like a good ball through. Filippo Inzaghi. And that's it. Sevilla take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is theirs now to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Sevilla showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The action has already started. Sevilla are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. Hit into the middle. Chance to break. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Breaks on here. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks to thread it through. And the shot! In he goes again! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was were absolutely top-notch.
Sevilla give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? And it's Rodrigo. Granit Xhaka with a long pass out wide. Hurls himself at it! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Filippo Inzaghi looks, shoots! And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Sevilla head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Sevilla carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Matri tries a through ball. Redmond, he's gone for it!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Now it's Rodrigo, cuts it out. Gaia. Looks like a good ball through.
Valencia are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any...
Can he put it away? Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Now the pass. Inzaghi! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The final whistle. And we're underway. And the weighted pass. Goes for goal! Oh, bang on target.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box.
Hurls himself at it! And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Thiago. Now the pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Hoists it high. In for the follow-up! Goal! Sevilla! Could that be the start of something big?
Leno maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Going through, gorgeous control there. Gets up to head it! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. A chance! Has a hit! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Sevilla have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looking to shoot! And he's there to cut it out. Shoots! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. That's no fluke. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sevilla very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Already up and running for the second half. Plays it into the channel. Loose ball, who's looking to shoot? Goal! They are running riot! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the plate.
Puyol! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive.
Puyol! It's in! And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
Ibrahimovic has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade.
Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of...
He's had a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Sevilla have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Now it's Jovetic, steered out wide. So what now? Lovely bit of skill. He's gone for it! Leno trying to get there. And that's it.